He has a history of traumatic brain injury, and he has multiple abnormalities.
He did not have a traumatic brain injury.
Doctors were at odds in the courtroom today as defense lawyers try to convince a jury to spare Joseph Zieler's life. Jurors could start deliberating this evening on whether to recommend the death penalty for killing a Cape Coral girl and babysitter.
Zieler raped and tortured 11-year-old Robin Cornell and 32-year-old Lisa Story 30 years ago after breaking into their home. NBC2's Samantha Serpent is live at the courthouse where the testimony has been focused on Zieler's medical history.
Kelly, Peter, I want to get back to that medical history in just a minute, but I want to tell you what I heard within the last 5 seconds as I stepped out of this room. The defense attorney is having his closing arguments right now, and he just asked the jury to forgive Joseph Zieler for these heinous crimes. Brain scans, thousands of pages of hospital records, and hours spent in interviews. We've now heard from 4 different doctors who evaluated Joseph Zieler, each coming to different conclusions.
He told me, and I quote, "I play up my head injury when it suits my situation."
So there's no memory impairment.
He has a history of traumatic brain injury. The decreased frontal lobe activity is suggestive of a frontal temporal dementia. The problem is his cognition has been very impaired for some time, and I don't know how long it's been this bad or if it was this bad back in 2000.
What the defense is trying to do is give juror reasons why they should not elect to recommend death for killing Robin Cornell and Lisa Story in 1990. State attorneys are saying no reason makes the murders acceptable.
He failed the symptom validity test that I gave him, meaning that test told me that I cannot take on face value anything he's telling me related to his mental disorders.
Right now, you're looking at Judge Branning as he starts to brief the jury on their final instructions. Now, once he's done, they will go into deliberation mode. We can only assume that he's going to start that tonight because last week when it was the guilty verdict, he did have them start right about 6 o'clock, so we can expect them to go into deliberations tonight. Now, remember, only 8 of 12 jurors have to recommend the death penalty in order for the judge to consider that sentence. Count on NBC2 to be here as this continues and bring you any updates as they develop. Live and local in Lee County, Samantha Serban, NBC2.